guys, Andrew at CPR Instructor Affiliates. Today we're going to be talking about first aid kits for your classes when you're teaching a first aid course. So there are a lot of different options. Before we get into that, please make sure to like and subscribe to this video so that you can support what we're doing here on the channel and so you can stay up to date with more useful content like this. All right, so when you're looking at getting first aid kits for your classroom, there's lots of options. Something that you're going to see right off the bat are these little pre-made kits that you can purchase. You can get them from CPRSupplySource.com and other places as well. They have different configurations. This is the most simple one. It comes with a pair of gloves, a barrier device for breathing during a CPR class, and then it'll have some 4x4 gauze and then a roller bandage, right? So this is really basic. Some of them will also come with an EpiPen, and some of them will come with an emergency blanket. I've never really understood the emergency blanket. There's really nothing in a first aid class where you practice using that. And so that's always been really interesting to me. But nonetheless, now you know what your options are. What we have done, though, over the years is we've decided, because these can be a little on the pricey side, so what we've decided to do is to make our own first aid kits, and it works out really well. So what we'll do is, and you know, sometimes too, first aid kits will come with triangular bandages or cravats, but I don't like the ones that they come with. They're usually this, I don't know what kind of material this is, but it's this white kind of material. It's very rigid, does not move well. These here, this is more of a cloth type material. This is what I prefer and what I highly recommend. This is what we carry on the ambulance, and it just makes for a much better cravat and easier to work with. This is just too stiff and bulky, but this is what you'll get if you buy those pre-made packages. So again, another reason why I like to make my own. So here's what we'll usually buy, and we put it in a bin like this. So when we go to teach a first aid class, everything's already in the bin. Very portable and just easy to use. So we have a huge pack of 4x4s. I think there's 200 that come in this, and it's like $5. So this is goes in here. We'll have a box of gloves. We will sometimes have a Ziploc bags, and that way we can, if we want to make these pre-made little things, we can do that as well. But a lot of times we just, you know, start handing stuff out from right out of the box to our students. We teach other first aid classes, so there's a few things that you don't normally teach in your basic first aid class, but we have things like disinfectant wipes and Band-Aids and Tylenol and things like that. But you know, whatever you want to put in it. At a minimum, I would recommend gloves, the 4x4s, triangular bandages, EpiPens, and then roller bandages, which we have here. Okay, so you get these roller bandages. Sometimes you can reuse these. After a while, they do start to deteriorate and break down. But we will reuse them every so often. And then you'll have some mouthpieces that you can take with you, so you'll throw a bunch of those in. Let's see if there's anything else that I would recommend. No, that's about it. So your 4x4s, gloves, one-way valves, EpiPen, and triangular bandages, and you should be good to go. And this is going to be way, way more cost effective, and it's going to take you a long ways. It'll be a long time before you have to restock on these supplies. So that's my suggestion of what should be in your first aid kit and how to put it together. All of this stuff is available for purchase, whether you want to buy the pre-made kits or the individual stuff. You can get all of this from CPRSupplySource.com. Hopefully this was helpful. We put out a lot of content to help instructors be successful at running and growing their training businesses. So please make sure to subscribe to this channel for more content that we put out in the future. If you have any questions or you have thoughts or ideas of how you put together your first aid kits, we'd like to hear about that. So drop it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. This is Andrew at CPR Instructor Affiliates.